Morning students, welcome to the session. As you know that in the previous period we have started discussing lesson 7, that is from a prose part, that is the girl who was Anna Frank. Whereas in the previous period we discussed about the note on the author, that is of Louis Dejean, and also the pre-reading activity which was given in our textbook. Apart from that, we also discussed the excerpts of the diary written by the girl, that is Anna Frank. So now let us discuss and understand the paragraphs which are given in the textbook, children. Open your textbook, children. Follow the lines. So we are going to discuss from the first paragraph. And today is the second session. I hope you have opened your textbook. So just follow the lines. So first paragraph. And how do you know that the human race is worth saving? An argumentative young student once asked his professor. So in the beginning only as a question, that is argumentative question by a young student asking towards the professor, that is how do you know that the human race is worth saving? Professor replied to this question, I have read Anne Frank's diary. So here we have to consider in what way the professor said that he has read the Anne Frank's diary, and in what way that Anne's diary is going to be the answer for the human race is worth saving. So here the human being, if he does good things in the life period and he was remembered for a longer time, and also the contribution that the human being or a man or woman gives towards the society, towards the nation, will stay so long, and that race, that is in general the human race, will be worth saving. Similar to that, here the Anne Frank diary, Anne Frank's diary is going to be one of the witness for the human being, where the life of human being also worth, and in what way it is worth, and in what way the diary of the girl Anne Frank is worth, we are going to understand in the further paragraph, children. Second paragraph, how this diary of a teenage girl came to be written and saved is the story as dramatic as the diary itself. No one foresaw the tremendous impact that the small book would have, not even her father, who had it published after Anne's death in a Nazi concentration camp. So here, even the father, that is Otto Frank, the father of the girl Anne Frank, also not known that impact of this small book. After that publication by the father, he found that it is a worth, and the detailed story written by the girl in where she died in the camp, that is concentration camp, Nazi concentration camp. So Nazi means already we have discussed in the pre-reading activity, that is Nazi, a political party led by Adolf Hitler, and which controlled the Germany from 1933 to 1945. So Nazi is a political party which is under the control of whom Germany is going to be surviving. So here the concentration camp. So concentration camp meaning, right, children? Concentration camp. So the meaning of this is given in the glossary. So word meanings, write down. So concentration camp, as it is written, that is it's a prison consisting of a set of buildings a set of buildings inside a fence where political prisoners were kept in very bad condition. Now, so Nazi is the word Nazi, meaning Nazi, the political party, the political party led by Adolf Hitler, which controlled Germany, from 1933 to 1945. So this is very important. The political structure explained in this paragraph. Okay. The third paragraph, children. The diary of Anne Frank has now been published in 19 languages, including German, and has sold nearly 2 million copies. Made into a play by Francis Goldrich and Albert Hackett. It won the Pulitzer Prize for Drama, and in the 1956 and 1957 season alone only played in different countries, that is 20 different countries to 2 million people. In London it ran for nearly 6 months at the Phoenix Theatre. 20th Century Fox turned it into a film. So the diary of this girl, Anne Frank, has been published in 19 languages, including German. That shows the importance and the value of the diary, that gives information to the society and as well as the human being. So such a tremendous impact that diary made in that era, that is 1956 and 1957, where it was played, the diary was played by Francis Goldrich and Albert Hackett, and won the Pulitzer Prize for Drama. And also 2 million people watched the play in 20 different countries, and nearly 6 months it ran in Phoenix Theatre in London. Apart from that, 20th Century Fox, that is a film production, made it into a film. So this is about the importance of that diary written by Anne Frank. Next paragraph, children, fourth paragraph. To understand this amazing response, it is necessary first to understand the girl who was Anne Frank. So in the fifth paragraph, the detail of the family and father, mother, sisters is going to be given, children. So fifth paragraph. When Hitler came to power, Otto Frank was a banker living in Germany. He had married in 1925. In 1926, his first daughter Margaret was born, and 3 years later his second, Anneliese Mary. She was usually called Anne, sometimes tender one. So that is Anne Frank's father, that is Otto Frank, actually was a banker living in Germany. And after marrying 2 daughters, that is elder sister Margaret, and she herself, that is Anneliese Mary. The full name of Anne Frank is Anneliese Mary, and she used to call her Anne. That is meaning here it is as a tender one. So this is small family of husband and wife with 2 daughters living in Germany, and the occupation of the father is of bank, that is he was a banker. Next paragraph, sixth paragraph, children. In the autumn of 1933, when Hitler was issuing one anti-Jewish decree after another, Otto Frank decided to emigrate to the hospitable Netherlands. He started a small farm in Amsterdam. Shortly before the outbreak of war, he took in a partner, Mr. Van Daan, a fellow refugee. Mostly, they traded in spices. Business was often slow. Once Otto Frank was forced to ask his small staff to accept a temporary cut in their modest wages. No one left. They all liked his warm personality. They admired his courage and the evident care he took to give his two girls a good education. So here in the sixth paragraph, it is clearly mentioned what was happened to the family and why the family left the country. It is because after the Hitler, that is when Hitler got into power in 1933, he made an decree, that is he made one issue, that is Hitler was issuing one anti-Jewish decree. Here the Otto Frank's family belongs to a Jewish category, that is a type of category that is belongs to the caste or tradition where in India we are going to call like that. The family belongs to Jewish, where against them one decree means in order having the force of a law. Decree is Adolf Hitler issued a decree against these people of Jewish, that is decree meaning an order having the force of a law. The force of a law seized by the Adolf Hitler's government. So that's why the Franks decided to emigrate. Emigrate means to leave the country permanently. Emigrate, leave the country permanently. The meaning right down is given. Emigrate. Emigrate means to leave the country. To leave a country permanently. So, because of this decree against these Jewish people, Frank decided to emigrate, leave the country to the hospitable Netherlands. So, where in that Netherlands, he started a small farm in Amsterdam. It is in the town Amsterdam. He started a business with a partner called Van Daan, Mr. Van Daan, a fellow refugee, where the business often becomes slow after some time. Then, when the profit was less, some friends forced Mr. Otto Frank to cut the wages what he is giving for the staff, and he was not accepted this one. Even the business was in loss, getting a less profit. He didn't cut the wages, that is the payment of the workers. That's why all the workers, all the staff admired him because of his warm personality, and also he was appreciated because of the attitude that he has to give his two girls a good education. So this is about the personality of the Otto Frank and how they immigrated to the Netherlands and how they settled in that country with the spices business. So let's stop here, children. In the next period, next session will continue the next paragraph, that is from 7th paragraph onwards. We will discuss in the next period. Thank you for listening, children.